Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Quick reaction video to the Carina's challenges, 10-year thing. Also, secret anniversary milestone event. This one was completely unexpected. There does seem to be a nice amount of units, like milestone 1, 2, 3, 4, going up to milestone 7. There's milestone 7, it's got 70 units in, which you can see there. 70, plus I think the next one's like 60. Yep, 70, 60. Next one, 45. I think, yep, 45. Next one down is 30. Yeah, I'm just checking my notes as well, because I think I had this down as about, yeah, I think it's about 285, something like that, 285 free units. It could be a little bit more, or it could be a little bit less. Let's go with 285. So there's a nice amount of free units on offer. Plus some other stuff as well. I'm a bit of a rush today because I'm just about to go out with some friends who I haven't seen in months, so I'm just having like a Christmas meal with them and just having a good time. Unfortunately, it is the day that a lot of stuff is dropped because it's Kabam's birthday. Go figure. Happy birthday, Marvel Contest of Champions. No, not Kabam's birthday. Marvel Contest of Champions' his birthday. There's also about 15k's worth of 7-star shards, so that's basically a free 7-star, plus an extra 5,000 Titan Crystal shards for Valiant, and of course a nice chunk for Paragon. It's probably about 3k or something like that. Either way, some nice free stuff for everybody, but you've of course got to do something for it. And the instruction for this particular event is to win fights in 3 and 6-star shard celebration arenas. Oh, they're back, it seems. So yes, go to play those special arenas. I'm glad they brought them back. I know some people like them, other people don't. Great opportunity to get battle chips. Really important to open up those arena crystals to get units because of Necropolis and of course the banquet event as well. This adds in a bit more. I completely forgot about this. I should have added this in my totals. But by doing this, you know, there's free units. Make sure to do this. For the love of everything, please get involved with this because it's units. The 5-star one, is that there? Oh, there's a 3-star one? Why is there a 3-star one? No units. Maybe you... What? I'm sorry, I just found out... Why is there a 3-star one? What happened to the 5-star one? Battle chips, I guess, if you wanted to get them. Right, that's that. Let's move on quickly to the Carinas challenges. And we have now the champions tags, because I did say it's likely it wouldn't just be the 10-year ones. We would have them expanding into different types of tags, whether it's mutant or not. I am a bit disappointed the full run has to be done with the 10-year tag champions, but I'm sure there's going to be, I'm sure it's doable. Got Wiccan in there. Thank Wiccan for being in there. And of course people go Wong, but I don't know, I'm not a massive fan of Wong, to be honest. Anyway, Necropolis, mutants against America Chavez. Now what I've done is I am working on, funny enough, just before I get out the door, I am going to be starting off working on the spreadsheet, which is nowhere started. Like it's just the champions and it's the tags, right? So paths wise, let's have a look on some of the champions that you face off against the paths, and also taking the right champions for that. Whether or not the most opportune team is found, that's going to take some time. I'm sure a lot of people want answers quickly, but it's just time. Starting for them. Oh, do you know what? That is not too bad. Fair play, Kabam. I was about to get a little bit angry about the way that this might be set out. Hang on. Kabam said there'll be half paths. That's not half in the Necropolis. What? That's like a quarter of a path. I'm confused. That's 3 fights. Hey, I'm not knocking it. I'm just surprised. When someone says, hey, you do half the Necropolis, right, well that's half 100 units. That's half 100 revives. I'm losing a lot of revives. No, we're not doing half path. No, it's not half path. That's not good. What? Okay. Fine, thank you. I mean, that's that one there, but I'll need to double check some of the other ones to see if that... Oh, but it's a Mega Sentinel. That's the God paths, but it's good. This might be a bit more fairer than meets the eye. There's also this, like, bringing in... The defenders have a 50% chance to evade medium attacks. then you're going to have to think of champions that maybe mutant and have the slow debuff, or have, I don't know, this for me is already shouting out use like Professor X, or using Apocalypse. This is actually pretty good. Like, if this is how Kabam are going to set out these particular ones, and we haven't seen all of them just yet, I'm just kind of like now just having... It's a quick reaction video, by the way. I'm not dissecting this completely. I'm just having a look at some elements of it. I'll do a guide and start doing it, and then you'll find out what more is. Oh, we won our war. Great. So, that's good. Omega Sentinel's path is, we've got Necrotic Boon. Of course they've got individuals, they've got nodes and stuff like that. If I remember rightly, the Omega Sentinel path wasn't as bad. Omega Sentinel's 3 cumulative passives, blah blah blah, fight start. Omega Sentinel's auto block can be triggered by the parry. So as it's Cull-worthy and God champions to take this down, let's go to Cull-worthy and God-like champions, filter by tag. Because then what are you looking for? Those that are auto block counters. That could be where we go with this. So we've got Cullsworthy there. So we've got some interesting options to take on that. You got, oh, I can use Hulk. Ooh, do you know what? You know, this is actually getting more interesting in a good way so far. What else have we got? Well, we've also got that Gods one, haven't we? Then you bring in your Hercules, but if I remember rightly, Hercules would not... You're not meant to... Hercules isn't good for Necropolis. So Angela, Odin, True Strike, auto block counters. I'm sure there's going to be a few other ones that are relevant for this, but that's not too bad. I might have my thought process swiftly changed on maybe a bit of a criticism to what this particular content would be theoretically like. And of course, there's more than that. It's not just saying like, okay, well, this is, you know... Yeah. We've also got what do we got? Wushu strikes, 3 cumulative phases that grant permanent additional. I can't remember as well how the traps works as soon as you take down a trap. Oh god, no, Odin. Oh, I hated this one. This one just... Blah. Yeah, I think I remember this one as well with Diablo. Going back in time with some of these, it's like he bursts a lot of damage, or there's like a lot of direct damage, and it's like a lot of the time, I think even I just got so bored of this, I ended up just kind of throwing units at it because it was just boring. And unfortunately, that's the case with Necropolis. It's full of a lot of boring things. You of course need to bring like a poison immune for that champion, for Immortal Abomination. Pillow hands. Whenever the defender is struck by a critical hit, the attack is inflicted with a 20% stifle passive and fatigue passive. Okay, so it's not ridiculously bad. There are some fights I think will be easier. Depending on what champions you take in and how you build, I don't know if the top is going to be easier, that one there. Definitely along the bottom, unless you've got something in particular. You could be fine getting through to Tanya. I think that's one of the most easiest. It's just then finding the most opportune counter for Omega Sentinel. Either way, it doesn't look as bad as what I thought it was going to be, because effectively you're having to use the wrong champions going down there. I think the full clear is going to be a bit frustrating with the 10-year champions, and at least I think you could probably do on a good budget the half path champions and get that done. That doesn't seem as bad, but you need to get into it with the champions, test it out, and see if it works. If it doesn't, and it's frustrating, then of course it's a different story. And yeah, like, I'm actually looking forward to it. I really am. I'm actually looking forward to getting into the content and seeing what works, what doesn't, and whether or not there's going to be frustrations, not so big frustrations. It definitely looks like from a roster perspective, I'm excited for the mutant one because I've got a larger breadth of mutant-based roster. It's how I build that out and who I build it with. Who is going to be a better option? Is like, as much as Strife could be a cool option to kind of like take into it, is it worth it for 3 fights? Or yeah, for 2 fights really on that path? Or is it going to be something like, right, well, I'll take Mr. Sinister in. Is Mr. Sinister being tipped for this as being the main content smasher? Is it Onslaught? Is it going to be the return of the prodigal son himself, Apocalypse, champion I really liked? Is it going to be the Colossus? Is it going to be... is it going to be any of these champions? I don't know. I think Storm might pack a punch, and that's something I'm probably looking forward to kind of like bringing in. So I don't think it's as scary as I thought it was going to be. It's just with certain fights. Certain fights that will be the Diablo fight and using Carina's challenges. But I think, isn't Aegon in Carina's challenges? Let's have a quick look. Carina's challenges. And no, I don't know why I thought that was the case. Not okay. Carina's challenges. I'm not. That's probably the one that I might kind of like go. Not sure about that. We'll see. I've got to break down this more, but it's just a quick reaction. I'm sure there's going to be some better. There's loads of options that work. Whether it's Guillotine 2099, and whether or not you're just throwing units and revives and health potions at it. Which, let's face it, that is Necropolis. That was Necropolis last time. It probably is Necropolis this time. Anyway, I'll do a better dissection at a later date. I just want to do a quick reaction video and work on some guides when I'm back from where I'm going. And then I've got to do the MCN, so I'll probably have to put this to the side for a second. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Check out some other content, and goodbye for now.